Imagine this. More than 1.5 billion people around the world are speaking English right now. Some are using it for work, others for study, and many just to connect with someone far away. Now, what if I told you that the way you see English could completely change today? What if I told you that learning English is not just about memorizing words or practicing grammar drills, but about unlocking a new version of yourself, a version that feels confident, brave, and ready to connect with the world? This isn't just another lesson. This is your chance to see English in a way that feels alive, real, and personal. In the next few minutes, you're not only going to understand what keeps people motivated to learn, but you'll also discover a simple truth. The journey of learning English is not about speed, perfection, or talent. It's about showing up, one step at a time. So, take a deep breath, clear your mind, and get ready to see your English journey in a completely different way. Learning English isn't supposed to be easy, and honestly, that's what makes it so powerful. Think about it. Anything truly valuable in life takes time. When you feel tired, slow, or even stuck, that's when growth is quietly happening. Every mistake you make, every pause when you can't find the right word, every time you start a sentence and feel like you're not ready, these are the moments that shape you. Progress doesn't always look exciting in the moment, but if you look back, you'll see how far you've already come. Remember those first days when English sounded like noise? Now, you can understand phrases, follow conversations, maybe even think in English sometimes. That's progress, and it's proof that you're climbing your own personal mountain, one step at a time. The secret that most people never talk about is that learning English is not a sprint. It's not about how fast you reach the top. It's about building a foundation so strong that no one can take it away from you. On the good days, celebrate your wins. Maybe you learned a new word, had a small conversation, or understood a line in a movie without subtitles. On the tough days, remind yourself that even a tiny step forward is still movement. Read one sentence. Listen for 5 minutes. Repeat a phrase until it feels natural. These small actions may feel insignificant now, but they build the consistency that turns beginners into confident speakers. And let's be honest, staying motivated every single day isn't easy. There will be mornings when you feel too busy, nights when you're too tired, and moments when you just don't want to try. That's normal. What matters is how you respond. Instead of saying, "I'll study for an hour tomorrow," start with just 1 minute today. Open your notebook. Write a single word. Play a short podcast. The trick is to make English part of your routine, like brushing your teeth or drinking water. When you lower the pressure, you make it easier to stay consistent, and consistency is what creates real, lasting change. But motivation is not just about doing. It's about knowing why you started. Close your eyes for a moment and think about your reason. Maybe it's to get a better job. Maybe it's to travel and see the world. Maybe it's just because you love how English sounds when you hear it in songs or movies. Whatever your reason is, keep it close. Write it down. Look at it every morning. Your reason is the anchor that will keep you steady when the journey feels long. When you feel lost or tired, that reason will remind you why it's worth it to keep going. Another thing that will change your experience is how you talk to yourself. Too many learners sabotage their progress with harsh words. "I'm slow. I'm bad at English. I'll never be fluent." Stop. The way you speak to yourself matters. Replace those thoughts with gentle, honest ones. Say, "I'm learning." Say, "I'm trying." Say, "I'm building something valuable, and I'm proud of my effort." When you are kind to yourself, learning becomes lighter. It stops feeling like a chore and starts feeling like a journey you actually enjoy. Speaking of enjoyment, let's talk about fun. Yes, fun. Because if learning English feels like punishment, you'll never stick with it for the long run. Find ways to bring joy into your learning. Listen to music and look up the lyrics. Watch shows you love in English, even if you need subtitles. Talk to yourself in the mirror. Write a short diary entry about your day. Read something you truly like, not just what's in a textbook. The more fun you have, the faster you'll improve because your brain learns better when it's relaxed and engaged. Mistakes are another key part of this story. Most learners fear mistakes. They're something to avoid, but here's the truth. Mistakes are proof that you're trying. Think about a baby learning to walk. They fall over and over, but nobody tells them to stop. Instead, we smile, we encourage, and we wait for that first wobbly step. Learning English is the same. Every time you speak and make a mistake, you're taking a step closer to fluency. Even native speakers get words wrong sometimes. The difference is, they don't let it stop them from speaking. So, embrace your mistakes. They're not signs of failure. They're signs of progress. One of the most powerful ways to see your progress is to create small habits that let you look back and measure how far you've come. Start a notebook where you write one sentence every day. It could be about what you learned, how you feel, or even something simple like, "Today I listened to a podcast for 5 minutes." After a month, read those pages. You'll notice how your sentences grow more complex, how your vocabulary expands, and how much more confident you've become. Or record your voice once a week. Listen to your first recording and then compare it with the most recent one. You'll hear the difference in your tone, your clarity, your confidence. Progress is often invisible day by day, but over time, it becomes undeniable. English is not just a skill, it's a key. It unlocks doors you may not even see yet. When you can communicate in English, you connect with more people, understand more of the world, and create opportunities that didn't exist before. Maybe that means a better job. Maybe that means traveling to places you've only seen in pictures. Maybe it means watching a movie without subtitles and realizing you understood every line. Whatever your goal is, remember this. Every word you learn is a step toward that future.